It is officially 2025.
Pacing around my room in my dad. Crazy, crazy. I want you to know what you have against me.
Good morning, everyone. It is January and I need to refresh my space and mentally also do a little refresh. So we're gonna start off with my room. I actually got new bedding for my birthday, so I put that on and I really need to do kind of a deep clean. I need to dust, vacuum. I want to go through the books on my bookshelf also and figure out what I want to keep, what I might want to get rid of, or what I need to read, and then see if I want to keep after that. I also might need to go through my closet, my drawers. Yeah, I got a lot of stuff and I feel like I need to cleanse my room a little bit just so I feel, I don't know, mentally better and mentally refreshed. It is a little bit later in January because honestly, at the beginning of January, I was still in that post-holiday slump and I was not ready to find my motivation and clean and do all the things. But I feel like it's okay because the whole month of January can be your reset. You don't have to do it right away. So I'm gonna get started with cleaning my room. I think we need to start with dusting. I think we do. It's time to vacuum with my janky vacuum cleaner. Okay, everyone, welcome to the mess that is my closet. My closet is a little chaotic right now. It's not very organized and I have absolutely way too much clothing. I wear the same things over and over again, but for some reason I cannot part with things and I just feel bad throwing things away. Even though I'm not really throwing them away, I'd be like donating them or selling them. It is rough right now. The bar in the closet is... what do you call it? It is starting to bend because of the weight of things. I have two drawers here with a bunch of sweaters in them, and then I have a bunch of sweatshirts and other random stuff in the side. I do not have a built-in closet in my room, so I have this wardrobe, and I think it needs a little bit of an overhaul. So let's try to get rid of a few things, especially sweaters that I have not worn the past couple winters or even like this winter. I already have a few things that I wanted to get rid of from some other drawers, like my shirt drawer over there. So I have a pile going already.
Yeah, what can you say about a problem?
I kind of had things color coordinated, like these were like the pinks and the blacks and grays. So I'll try to keep doing that. I think I'm gonna play some music now and just try to blast through this all and try some things on and figure it out. So let's go. Guys, the sun has come out. I think this is the first sunny day of 2025 and this is just what I needed to feel refreshed and like motivated. I think in a couple hours or so I'm gonna take a break and go for a walk and coffee or maybe lunch with my boyfriend. Now that it's sunny, I just feel just like 10 times better.
Lord only knows if I let it blow. I'm on the hunt, I'm on the run. My mama knows I'm a rolling stone.
So now let's talk about my 2025 goals. I think I mainly want to do this because it's going to help keep me accountable. I think it's also going to help me document my little journey to reach these goals. I also did do a nice little spread with my 2024 reflections. And I just used some prompts from like Pinterest and just random ones. So it included things like most memorable moments of 2024, biggest lessons I learned this year, what I'm most proud of achieving in 2024, what did I do to take care of my mental and physical health. If I could describe 2024 in one word, what would it be? what am I most grateful for, and what do I want to leave in 2024. So it was very therapeutic. I did that last week. And now let's get into the 2025 goals. My first goal of 2025 is to get back into hobbies because I used to be a dancer. And this past year, I don't think I took one dance class, and I used to do it like 3 times a week, all throughout elementary, all throughout high school. And it did bring me a lot of joy, and I think it is gonna add value back into my life to get back into hobbies. I also want to do more creative hobbies. I have started a journal, like a junk journal, kind of scrapbooking type thing. And right now I'm trying to catch up on all the trips that I've been on and kind of do a little junk journal page about each one. And it's been super fun so far. I started that back in 2024, but it has transitioned nicely over to 2025 and goes towards my goal to get back into hobbies. So specifically, yeah, I'm thinking dance and then like scrapbooking or junk journaling, that sort of thing. Next one is to post at least once a month on YouTube because sometimes I just fall off of it. I think with work, it just gets busy and sometimes I don't have time, or because it's so gloomy out, I don't feel like filming because the lighting's not good. So I'm gonna make a goal to at least post once a month, which shouldn't be hard to achieve, but you never know with me. Of course, I also have my reading goal. So this year I set it to 42 books, and I could possibly go over that. I did end up going over my goal in 2024, but I'm thinking since I'm trying to add other hobbies into my life aside from reading, that I might not read as much. So I'm accounting for that. Another goal within that is to read a classic book and also just kind of books out of my comfort zone a little bit more. So I'm thinking like either Pride and Prejudice I want to read or The Great Gatsby or something like that. Another goal is to get my full driver's license because I don't have it. I have my N, which I think is novice or new driver, whatever that is. So I do have to do another road test to get my full license. And let's be real, I've been putting that off. I don't like to drive, so first of all, I need to start driving more, and then I want to try to get my full license. And then next one is one that I think I had on my 2024 list, but this year it actually has a very high chance of coming to fruition, and that is to travel to Asia finally. I've never been to Asia, and that's a huge goal of mine, so I'm really looking forward to the possibility of that, but I have a very good feeling about it this year. So those are my 2025 goals. Hopefully I will be reaching them, but if I don't, I'm not going to get down on myself because that's life. Sometimes you don't reach your goals and they can always go over till next year. But yeah, we'll see what 2025 brings. I think it's going to be a year of a lot of change, but who knows? For 2025, also, of course, I got a new planner, and I think this one's so cute. It's also so satisfying just having a physical planner and starting a new one at the beginning of the year. So I started to pencil things in and just write some things down. I really like the setup of this one because I don't know if you can see, but it has like a to-do list on the side, habit tracker, what I'm grateful for, top achievements, and then on the other side it has where you can write in for the days of the weeks. I actually got this planner for my birthday, but it's from Indigo, so if you need a 2025 planner, they might even be on sale already since 2025 has started. For my habit trackers, I'm putting in reading for at least 15 minutes and then exercising or going for a walk. And I don't know what else I should put in. I'm gonna take a look. As you can probably see, this is my bookshelf. It's looking pretty tidy. I don't actually have like too many books, and it's not a huge mess. I more so just want to get rid of ones that I'm not going to be reading and just tidy it up a little, maybe color code a little, you know the drill, just make it a little bit cuter. I read this one in 2024, finally. I'd gotten it from a little free library, and it was okay. I'm not sure if I really need to keep it. I might think about this one in case my sister wants to, but it's Mari McFarlane's Don't You Forget About Me. I think I gave it like 3 stars, but I can't really remember. I also have Maybe Someday by Colleen Hoover, but I have yet to read it. I also don't know if this is the first in the series, and I kind of just picked it up because it was in good condition and I had a book to put into like the little library, so I took it out. But I think I've had it for a couple years and I haven't read it. So I possibly will get rid of this one. I might check Goodreads to see kind of what it has, but I'm going to be honest, I don't really read too many Colleen Hoover books, and I've only enjoyed maybe like 1 or 2 like varieties, so we'll see. Romantic comedy was not what I was expecting. But I do have the physical copy and it is really cute. So I might keep it, and also possibly my sister will read that one. I am gonna get rid of this random one I found. This I need to read. I got this at a book sale and I have yet to read it. I also need to read this. I don't even know what she knew. That feels like something I would like, so okay. Okay, I got this one from a little library, I think last year, and I also have yet to read it. Should I get rid of it? I think either I will put this back into a little library or I'll just try to read it within the next couple months. Okay, I put you guys on my bookshelf and I'm just gonna see. Okay, this one I think I'm gonna get rid of. This one is an Ellen Hilderbrand book, and I've heard a lot about her. I think all the covers of her books look really good, and this is Summer of '69, but unfortunately I tried to read it and I was not vibing with it. I ended up not continuing, and I did get it also from a free little library, so I think I'm probably just gonna go back and put this in since I have yet to actually read it and I wasn't really vibing, or possibly I'll see if my mom wants to read it and then we'll get rid of it. I have this book. I got it from this huge book sale that happens every year where you fill up a bag for $10, and I really want to read it. I do see this one a lot. Also, I think this is so fun because someone left a little message in it and they say, a bit strange, but worth reading, and they initialed it. So maybe if I read it, I will put a little message at the front too, and then pass it on to the next person also. I did not end up purging as many books as I thought I would, but it was a good reminder of the books that I do have and that I want to read this year. And then if I haven't by the end of this year, I'm gonna move them or get rid of them. So I'm just gonna get rid of these for sure. And yeah, I think that's okay. Also, look at how adorable my babies are. Okay, next thing is I want to purge my makeup and kind of any cosmetic things that I just have lying around that are kind of old or I'm not going to be using them, anything like that. So I have already purged quite a few and I have more. So I have this old BB cream. It's basically done, but it's also really old. I think I'm going to get rid of that. Old concealer, also little even like perfume bottles and such. These are like empties as well. Oh, I'm basically done this setting spray, so I'm going to put it at the front of my makeup station so that I finish it and can get rid of it. And then I have a bunch of lip products I also want to get rid of, so I'm going to sort through those. Something that I'm gonna do, and if you have a Hudson's Bay near you, you really should do as well. What they offer is if you bring in empty makeup containers, or I think it even includes like skincare containers, anything like that, I believe under 60 milliliters, they do have to be clean, so you have to clean them out. But if you bring those in, you get $5 in points for every 5 empties you bring in, and they recycle them for you. So this is something I'm trying to do. I already have a huge bag of empties and I'm gonna try to bring these in because it benefits the environment. Instead of throwing them out, you're recycling them, and I know a lot of people aren't going to do that on their own. And then obviously you're getting money back, so you can actually purchase something for yourself, and I believe you could do it up to $50 every year, and we have quite a few empties, so I think we're going to be able to get $50 in Hudson's Bay points, which means I can buy something for $50. So it's pretty good, especially because we're gonna get rid of these anyway, and now we're gonna get some money essentially for them, some free money. So as you can see, I have this bag of stuff. I don't know if they're gonna take everything. So for instance, like, I don't know about this sage thing, but we have like Lancome, old cream from Lancome, old foundation. So I'm gonna finish purging and then clean the containers out, and then we're gonna be good to go, and hopefully I get $50 in points at the Bay next time. So now let's do a quick little debrief of my 2025 vision board. I like to make my board on Canva, and I like to do it electronically because I like using it as my wallpaper for at least the first month of the year, or first couple months probably in this case since it's already late January. Typically I just start off by making a Pinterest board with a bunch of inspiration and pins and any goals I have / just aesthetic things. So not all of these really represent a specific goal. It's kind of just the vibes, which I think we all kind of do with our vision board. boards. So I have photos of Seoul because I really want to make it to Seoul, Korea this year. I also want to master an espresso martini at home because I have all the ingredients but have yet to try to make it. So we're going to try to master that. And then I have things like a little junk journal spread to represent my goal of getting back into creative hobbies. I also have the CN Tower because I could possibly be visiting Toronto. I'm not really positive, but I added it anyway. I have the bag that I want to purchase. I have the Tokyo Disney mochis because let me tell you, if I'm going to Asia, I'm going to Tokyo Disney because that is part of a bigger bucket list item, and that is to visit all the Disney parks in the world. And then I also have a dancer doing a beautiful arabesque because I do want to do some dance classes this year. I have, of course, some matcha on there because I want to perfect the perfect matcha at home as well. And then, of course, I added some text. So I have, fun fact about me is that I'm going to make things happen one way or another because I want that to be my mindset of the year. I'm just going to make it happen. Nothing is impossible. And if I work towards it, if I manifest, it can happen. And I'm just going to make it happen. Simple as that. And then, of course, I have your anxiety is lying to you because, girl, it is. But I need to remind myself of that, I think, throughout 2025 and get a better grasp on my anxiety and my mindset and just, So that is what my 2025 vision board looks like. I made it as my desktop so that I have that visual daily reminder. And I'm thinking maybe even mid-year, I might make a new one. It's always nice to have a little checkpoint throughout the year in terms of where you are at, if your goals have changed at all. But for now, we got this as the desktop. So as you guys can see here, I have a little setup. I just keep my jewelry box, some jewelry, my plant, and this nice print, the flower market print. And I really like it, but my sister has a print in her room right now that is framed that I really want to put here. I really want to try it out, and she has not done anything with it yet. It's just kind of sitting there. So I'm thinking we low-key steal. Okay, no, borrow. It's borrowing. I'll give it back to her eventually. But I say we borrow that print, we replace it and put it here, and I move the flower print somewhere else. So let's go get it. Okay, are you guys seeing this? The angle is a little poor because I'm getting a huge reflection, but this is the Sabrina Carpenter short and sweet poster. We both went to the concert we went together. I'm kind of regretting not getting a poster myself because it's so cute and it's just so, I don't know, it's so her, and I like that it says the place it actually was. I did get the Taylor Swift poster from the Eras tour, but it's really hard to get a frame, as I think a lot of people know, and they're quite expensive, so custom framing is expensive as well. I'm not really sure what I'm gonna do, or if I can get an alternate size that's gonna kind of work with this one, but for now I kind of want to steal this. We'll see if she notices. I think for now I'm satisfied with what I got with my room, where I am with the cleaning. I still do need to work on my closet and my clothing situation, but for now I'm satisfied. I feel like I'm starting 2025 off on a good note, and I've already started working towards some goals and things that I want to do. So I'm gonna call it there. Thanks for watching, but I will see you next time and enjoy 2025.